here to talk about software development. I hope all of you can hear me. I'm an Android developer, to be specific. Big words are being thrown around, software development, software applications. It's usually very simple. So you have those who have iPhones and those who have Android phones. Correct? Now, Android is an operating system. It's what makes the phone run. Correct? And then the iPhone runs on another operating system. It's called the iOS. Correct? So now there are different developers. We have the developers for the Android phones and we have the developers for iOS. However, both the iOS and the Android are mobile devices. So we call them mobile developers or mobile application developers. Is that clear? And then we have the web development, like websites. Assume inside your phones, I'm sure you have an application that didn't come with that phone, such as TikTok, Instagram, correct? With mobile development, you can build those things. I can build an application to track where my brother is going, where he is at that moment, or what he wants to do, or something like that. You can build anything you can think of. Anything. You want to build an application to take you to Mars, you can do that too. It's possible. But the whole foundation, all of that, it starts here. It starts with your computer studies. It might feel theoretical. It might feel like, I don't know where this is taking me. I felt that too. It might feel like, I don't understand how it fits in the big picture, but that's the foundation. You need to know the foundation if you're going to build something amazing afterwards. This is our software development journey. The first part of software development is requirement gathering. You have to think, what application do you want to develop? Will it be a web application? Will it be an Android application? Assume a relative has a hotel and they want you to develop a system for them. So first you ask them, okay, so what do you want your system to do? Do you want it to serve your customers? Do you want it to just take the menu? Do you want it to take the orders? What do you want it to do? And then you design. Design means now you sit down with a pen and paper and you sketch. How will this thing look like? What colors do you want? Okay? After you come up with the design, then you implement. Now you start building something that looks like that design. After you finish implementation, you review. Now you sit back and check. I have done this, I have done this, I have done that, I have implemented this much of the requirements, this much is not ready yet. After reviewing, you test. So now you try as a customer, you log in and you try to, click a button, see, does it take the menu, does it show me what is being served today? That's testing. If it doesn't work, software development is not a straight line. You won't build and forget about it. You will build, some things will fall, some things will not work. You will show your relative will be like, no, this is not what I want. Can you change it? Then you go back to implementation, and then you review, and then you test. And then finally, when everyone is okay with everything, the application is working correctly, you deploy. What does deploying mean? If you're doing an Android application, you put it on Play Store. And since you worked hard for this Android application, you say, for someone to download my application, you can pay me 100 shillings, just 100 shillings. It's not much, so you pay me that. And you hit download and the money goes to your account. Then finally, after deployment, you go to maintenance. Now, from time to time, you need to check what's new, what needs to be upgraded, what needs to be removed, what needs to be added. That's maintenance. Now we have two parts of software development. One, we have web application development. This is the development of websites. And then we have mobile application development, which is the development of mobile apps that will run on your phones. So now what do you need? One, you need a language. The language is what you will use to communicate with the computer. That is, when a user clicks on this button, take them to the next page. That's an instruction, but it's in English. Now the machine will understand a different language. The language is called Kotlin. Another language that you could use is Dart. And finally, the last language is JavaScript. Now, all these languages and instructions must be placed inside a workshop. The workshop or the tool that is being used to develop is called Android Studio. Another tool that you could use is Flutter, and another one is React Native. Both Flutter and React Native are used to develop cross-platform application. That is an application that will run both on Android and an iOS application. All these are just tools and languages that are used to develop applications. Web application development. Now in this room, we have different type of ladies who like different type of things. There are those that like mixing colors. You know that this color goes with this color. You know how to design, you know how to sketch, you know how to make things look good. In web development, we call that person a front-end developer. From the word front, it's what the person first sees. Now, a front-end developer is responsible for building all the visible parts of the application. They create the user interface, what the user interacts with, basically. We have the back-end developer. A back-end developer is the person who does not want to know which colors will go where, whether it will be a rectangle or a square or a triangle or however the site will look, but rather this person just wants to know the basic logic behind it, the heavy lifting. That's a back-end developer. Now for back-end development, you could use any language that you want, and you can learn any language that you need. We have Java, we have PHP, we have Python, we have C#, and we have JavaScript. All these are languages, and these languages, they all do one thing. They just give instructions on how to build the application.